Fabulous is a 3D version of the classic puzzle game Connect the Dots. A player moves around the room holding a wireless physical interface that we call a squisher, a soft, squeezable ball that contains various sensors. He or she follows a hot, cold sound clue to find a hotspot in the room. And on finding it, squeezes the ball. A squeeze in the right spot produces an orb, a star-like object in the 3D space of the screen. The sound clue then restarts for the next orb. The player gradually finds a constellation, and when this is complete, the corresponding 3D object is revealed on the screen. This object can be rotated and looked at from all sides by rotating the squisher. The objects in this particular version of the game have been linked by two very minimal narratives. One, a classic children's story of vanity, punishment, and redemption, runs in script across the bottom of the screen. The other, a contemporary version of these themes, is spoken.
Falling stars are fading quickly in the west. What is our modern hell? Where do old stars go?
Se peut-il que la vieillesse amène la sagesse?
The texts are delivered incrementally as the player progresses through the game, like layers of a puzzle. Fabulous is just one example of what can be created using the Connect the Orbs game template, which has been built so that it is simple to change the story, objects, and sounds to different ones. In Connect the Orbs games, the physical space of the room is as important as the virtual space on the screen, and the sound is as important as the image. The games also have a strong element of free rather than goal-oriented play. As the player moves around the room with the squisher, a trail appears on the screen, and he or she can choose to simply draw on the screen. Movement around the room with the squisher interface produces both a drawing on the screen and a kind of free choreography that other spectators can watch. Although only one person can use the squisher at a time, the size of the environment, the trail, and the nature of the sound clues all make Connect the Orbs games a very entertaining experience for spectators who often participate by encouraging and prompting the player.
My name is Jeffrey Jones. I'm going to talk a little bit about the squisher interface. This is the second version of the squisher that we've built. The first one used a proprietary radio. It has some force sensors inside so that we can see how it's being compressed. For this version, we tried to make a more generic interface, which uses Bluetooth, so that it's able to talk to most any computer that has Bluetooth. As well, inside of here, again, are force-sensitive resistors, so we can measure that. As well as an inertial measurement unit, which is 3 gyroscopes and 3 accelerometers, so we can see how it's being rotated and moved. And also tucked in here is a active RFID tag, and using that we can track the location of this in 3D space.